In English, we have 3 auxiliaries. The first one is to have, the second to be, the third to do. To have, c'est avoir, to be, c'est être, et to do, c'est faire. And verbs, we have 2 types of verbs, زوج أنواع, de type regular and irregular. Regular verbs, they don't change. And irregular verbs, they change. For example, when we conjugate a verb in the past simple for regular verbs, we add directly ed. For example, to play, played, ed, played. And for irregular verbs, which they are changing, for example, the verb to write, here we have wrote. The I here is changed to O. I is changed here for O. For example, another one, to eat. To eat is not written here, but to eat, it is an irregular verb. In the past simple, at. A-T-E. At. Let's learn together how to conjugate these auxiliaries in all tenses, in the most tenses that we use every day. So the first auxiliary is to have. In present simple, we say I have. She, he, it, the singular personal pronouns, we will say has. She has, he has, it has. You, we, they, personal pronoun, plural pronouns. Personal, plural pronouns. We'll say you have, we have, they have. In the past simple, with all these pronouns, we'll say had. I had, she, he, it had, you, we, they had. Let's see the present perfect. I have had. She, he, it has had. You, we, they have had. La majorité pose cette question. Comment on forme le present perfect? كيفاش نشكلو le présent parfait? Present perfect in English with the auxiliary to have. So we have the verb to have in present simple because it is present perfect, present, plus the past participle of the verb. Here we have the auxiliary to have, the verb to have. To have in present simple with I is have, and with the singular and personal pronoun is has, and with plural personal pronouns is it's have. Plus ici, had. Had, c'est le participe passé de l'auxiliaire to have. The past participle of the auxiliary or the verb to have. Donc, comment on forme le present perfect? C'est le verb to have in present simple plus past participle of the verb. Je pense que c'est clair. The past perfect. Past perfect. Here, present perfect. And here, past perfect. C'est la même règle, mais ici, on change to have in past perfect. Donc, so, with all personal pronouns, comment on conjugue to have in the past simple? Comme on a dit déjà, le passé simple de l'auxiliaire to have, c'est had. Plus the past participle of the verb, which is had. Le participe passé de l'auxiliaire ou bien du verbe to have, c'est had. Donc, le present perfect ou le past perfect, toujours ndirouh avec l'auxiliaire to have. Toujours le parfait ndirouh بالhave. To have. Il a قالك present perfect conjugué في le présent. Il a في le passé, on le conjugue au passé. Ça dépend le pronom personnel اللي يعطيلك. Plus on rajoute le participe passé تاع le verbe. Ou là تاع l'auxiliaire. Je pense que c'est clair. Here the future. Future simple. Future we have يعني لازم نبريسيزيو مليح. Future simple. هنايا future perfect. J'ai choisi future perfect parce que c'est juste تبعوا la règle تعرفوا. On l'utilise souvent surtout في la voix passive اللي نسحقوا future perfect. Donc future simple كيفاش نديروه بويل toujours plus stem. واش معناتها stem? C'est le verbe without to. هنا عندنا to have. هذا قاع c'est un verbe. بصح كي نقلعو to هذا نسموه stem. Donc le future simple c'est will have. Will have with all personal pronouns. And in future perfect عندنا هنايا deux temps c'est un temps composé كما يقولوا. عندنا فيه le future وفيه le perfect. le future نديروه will. هاكم تشوفوا هنايا will كما قلت لكم في future simple. le perfect نديروه بالhave. ها هنايا have plus le participe passé تاع le verbe ولا تاع l'auxiliaire اللي عطاولنا. كيما هنايا عندنا l'auxiliaire to have. donc واش نقولوا؟ donc نديرو will parce que c'est le futur plus have parce que c'est le perfect plus le past participle of the verb which is to have. رانا نهضروا هنايا على to have. رانا على the auxiliary to have in future perfect. صافي نقولوا with I will have had parce que هنايا had c'est le participe passé تاع l'auxiliaire to have. c'est had كما قلنا avant. donc future perfect with all personal pronouns c'est will have had with all personal pronouns. You notice that comment on forme le future perfect. هنايا واش نديرو؟ القاعدة تقول will plus have plus here have without to يعني have c'est le stem. have plus past participle of the verb. c'est le participe passé تاع le verbe اللي عطاولنا. Je pense que c'est clair. S'il y a des questions, vous laissez un commentaire. J'explique et je réexplique. C'est obligatoire. C'est pour ça que je suis là, pour vous aider à comprendre et à apprendre ces auxiliaires. Parce que c'est ça la base. pour que vous puissiez faire direct, indirect speech, le passive and active voice, tenses, which is the first action that occur, and which is the second action that occur. It depends. We need to learn how to conjugate these auxiliaries. Ok, donc c'est la base. Les verbes et les auxiliaires, il faut bien les apprendre, comment les conjuguer pour les mieux utiliser. Donc, present simple. Here we have the auxiliary to be. La deuxième auxiliaire, c'est to be. The auxiliary to be. Donc, je revérifie comme ça. Je te donne le com bien. Donc, voilà. To be, c'est être en français. In present simple, with I, we say I am ou la am. Am, c'est apostrophe, c'est la même chose. She, he, it, the singular personal pronouns, نقولوا is. It is is. And with the plural personal pronouns, are. C'est simple. In past simple, with the personal singular pronoun, we say was. As in I, she, he, it. In past simple, with the auxiliary to be, we will say was. And with the plural form, you will say were. You were. We were. They were. We say I was born. You were born. We were born in Algeria. I was born in America. C'est simple. Juste suivez. Vous allez les apprendre facilement. I, in present perfect. Comme j'ai dit auparavant, hein? Here, the present perfect. As we have said before, the present perfect is formed with the auxiliary to have in present simple plus the past participle of the verb or l'auxiliaire. Here we are speaking about the auxiliary to be. So, to have in present simple with I is have, and the past participle of the verb to be is been. Donc, she, he, it in present, we say has plus past participle of the verb been, has been. In plural form, we will say have in present perfect is have, plus past participle of the verb which is been, have been. I have been, she, he, it has been, you, we, they have been. The same rule, but you will put the auxiliary to have in past simple, and you keep the same past participle. The past simple of the auxiliary to have is had, and the past participle of the auxiliary to be is been. We are speaking about the second auxiliary, which is to be. In past perfect with I, we will say I had been, she, it had been, you, we, they had been. With all auxiliaries, with all personal pronouns, we will say had been. I had been, she, it had been, you, we, they had been. I think that the rule how to form the present perfect and past perfect is clear. For the present continuous, here I am being. For the rule for present continuous, how to form present continuous? We will form it by conjugating the auxiliary to be in present simple plus be plus ing. Is it clear? Present to be in present simple plus be plus ing. Here, to be in present simple with I is I am, and with the singular personal pronoun is, and with the personal plural form we say are, plus be plus ing. So here I am being, she, he, it is being, you, we, they are being. Past continuous. The same rule, but we will conjugate to be in past simple. So we will say to be with the singular personal pronoun is was, and with the plural personal pronouns is were, plus be plus ing. So I was being, she, he, it was being, you, we, they were being. The rule is how to form the present continuous and the past continuous is like that. To be, listen carefully. To be in present simple if it is present continuous, or to be in past simple if it is past continuous, plus be plus ing. Here, future simple, as I said before, we form future by using will. This word will express future, plus stem, which is, we are here speaking about the verb to be, so the stem will be. So will plus stem. So with all personal pronouns we will say will be. I will be, she, he, it will be, you, we, they will be. In the future perfect we will say with all personal pronouns we will say will have been. Will have been. As I said before, I repeat always, we form future perfect by using will plus have, because it is perfect, plus the past participle of the verb, which is to be. So the past participle of the verb to be is being. So we will say with all personal pronouns, I, she, he, it, you, we, they, will have been. Will have been. I repeat, future, we will say will because it is future, plus have because it is perfect, plus been, past participle of the verb. It depends of the verb given. You will make the past participle, you will find or search for the past participle of that verb or that auxiliary. If there is any question, just ask or comment or send a message. I will explain. In the next video, I'll speak about the auxiliary, the third auxiliary.